Hola, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe, drop a comment, and leave a like. So in today's video, I might give some insights on a few things, but basically we're doing some more tool hauls. I've done these before where I go out, I buy a bunch of stuff, and it's like I don't want to do a dedicated video on one thing unless it's new or people request it enough. So obviously if you guys want or request any type of video on a tool, on a subject of work, I wanted to do some like on brazing and other things. You know, if I have any updates for like the push fitting video that I did, there's that too. If you guys have any questions or anything, we can turn those into some videos. So just let me know in the comments if you guys are interested. And basically, I got a box from Milwaukee. Now, they do not pay me whatsoever for this video or for any opinion. I've always bought Milwaukee for a few years now. As you guys have seen my van tours, all of that kind of stuff, all my power tools. I dove into Milwaukee for a few different reasons, right? The compact lineup that they have, and then just the compatibility of other manufacturers allowing you to use either an adapter or something that works with Milwaukee and usually DeWalt. So there's a few reasons why I've gone the Milwaukee route. Now I feel like everybody else is catching up because then, you know, their pack out system was top tier. I did go down a rabbit hole to try another manufacturer's, and I even spoke with them and was gonna work something out, but they've since not gone under, but they're not really producing anything anymore. So then that kind of put me in a bind where I finished my van setup, but it wasn't done. I had other things in mind for future products that other manufacturer was supposed to come out with a year ago or so. And they've gone into this whole thing where they're not really producing anything. So I've gone back to Milwaukee because now Milwaukee has some pack outs that I'm needing to kind of finish that setup that I had in mind. They had a lot of cool stuff at HVacr. Obviously that recovery machine was a big hit view-wise when I posted that. Everybody's excited for that. What I'm waiting for is a pack out, but that rolling drawer box, that extra large one, I really need that in the van. And there's a whole bunch of things. So I started working with Milwaukee on like sample tools terms. So like I said, they're not paying for anything, but they do provide some of the stuff that you're going to see going forward. And today we have a box here and we're going to get into it. So what they offered me first, and there's another box behind me that I'll get into. Going forward, if you guys have any requests on Milwaukee items, if there's something that you are interested in buying, like I said, I've bought all the stuff up until this point. So I'm I'm like you guys. I watch a whole bunch of reviews. I have to be very sure that I'm going to buy something. And then it's always like, you know, personally, I always bought the tool only to save a buck here and there. So just let me know if you guys want any videos on anything Milwaukee specific going forward. What they sent over was some tools, so I'll lay them out real quick. This is their Made in USA lineup. They wanted me to check this out, and there's quite a few things in here. So we got all these tools that they recommended. This is, like I said, their Made in USA lineup and a random light. Let me get you a little bit closer. All right, so we're over here on the desk. I have their screwdriver set. The cushion grip 6-piece. It has 3 slotted, 3 Phillips. I personally like the handles that Milwaukee does. I've had issues with Klein ones, so I'm curious to see how long these will last. All right, so you can see they're Made in USA. They have that knurling right here that is laser etched right there. And there's even some on the tip there. It's supposed to be a precision fit. We'll see how long that marking will last, because all my Klein stuff, I can never tell what they are after a certain amount of use. The little etched areas on the end there are for precision and anti-slip on your screws and all that, so that'd be interesting. Also real quick, on the two larger screwdrivers that come in that pack, you also have this little area where you can wrench down, I believe. I don't know if that's important to you guys. I hardly ever do that. I've had to use that before in the past, where I'm trying to break something free and I'll use a ratchet or wrench to kind of get a little bit of leverage there. It's only on the two biggest ones because you won't get it on this smaller one, but you do get the knurling on all the 6. Best grip, easiest cuts. So this is their needle nose or long nose 8-inch. So you got the reaming head there, you got the fish tape puller in the bottom right here, and tether ready. Forged steel, made in the USA. Feels really good for needle nose. Pretty solid. And then we got some linesmen over here. They are very smooth to use, not like super loose, because it'll stay open, but like, we'll see how that holds up. So you got bolt cutters on this one, cuts number 6 and 8. It has a fish tape puller as well, and I can see that we have a crimper built in right there at the bottom, so that's always good to have. Reaming head right there, and pretty solid. Another USA tool right there. And then they randomly sent me a light, which I'm not going to complain about. It says new, but I wouldn't know. This one has 100 lumens. I believe it takes batteries. 2 AAA batteries, 100 lumens, 3 hours on high beam. And it's at True View, so it is a nice warmer light versus a cool white light. So you can always use a pen light right there. Has a little clip on there. Hopefully that'll last. And I think you got your batteries are right there. It's not rechargeable. All right, and then the star of the show right here. So this is their M18 vacuum pump. It says up to 90 minutes per charge, just as good as corded. And you do get in this kit the rapid charger and a 8 amp hour battery. And there's the pump itself. Like I said, you get the battery right here. It is a brushless fuel system. You got your manifold option right here for anybody that does pull through a manifold. I find myself using that on small appliances sometimes. Low battery indicator. And you do have your 3 connections here, which is 1/2 inch, 3/8, and 1/4 inch. So I'm very excited to try this out in the field. And once they come out with their recovery machine, that's going to be a game changer. That's going to be great. I can have two of my major HVAC equipment that is not only powered by Milwaukee, because you already know that I have adapters for my previous vacuum pump to do that anyway, but now I have actually branded Milwaukee stuff that is meant for all their batteries. 5 CFM, way better than what I had. So excited to try it out in the field. So yeah, guys, that'll do it for today. I just wanted to be a little bit transparent there. Going forward, I will have some more Milwaukee content. I want to thank them for, helping out a small channel like mine. Getting to try some of the new Milwaukee stuff is going to be super exciting. I can't wait for that. Again, it's not paid for or anything like that. It's just samples. And going forward, I might do more tool hauls if I can weekly. That would be a big help. Like, we've been busy, so I still have compressor changeouts. I got to do whole condensing units on some reach-ins, patch repairs, leak repairs. Like, I still got a lot going on the refrigeration side. I started getting no cool calls again because we did break 100 degrees already. So it's in the 90s, but like every other day we're getting like 100, 104-ish, right? So those no cool calls are coming. I'm doing maintenance right now, so we're gonna see what else comes up during our maintenance calls. you know, things like that. So I'm still gonna have the work videos weekly and the tool videos hopefully weekly. And then any sponsored or extra content will be an additional video weekly. So like I said, still do the work videos. The sponsored stuff is going to be more like educational things where I'm explaining how to use a certain software like Jobber, CallRail, or I'm demoing something that was sent out to me and paid for. So there's trying to keep it as simple but real as I can. That's just the way, you know, YouTube works. I don't make that much per video. I don't know if I'll ever get into it, but I don't make too much per video, per month, anything like that. I really only started making money last year, and that was with the podcast. So if you guys don't care about the podcast, that's fine. That's what's getting paid the most right now versus my YouTube channel is my podcast channel. So if you haven't yet, go check that out. Really cool to get supported on that end by so many companies, so many sponsors, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I will try to keep these sponsorships to a minimum as far as interrupting your viewing experience, but they're there. A lot of us that do YouTube or any social media, that is the end game as far as all the camera gear, the lighting. I just bought new lighting. I'm waiting for it to come in. Microphones, editing software, whole bunch of stuff goes into a YouTube channel. And then if you ever see any of the big tool company channels or tool review channels and they have amazing quality videos, like that's what we're trying to get up to, but we need to buy or keep buying new gear, new equipment to shoot these videos and make them look as best as we can. I'm trying to do that without making it look overproduced. So it's just my taste, you know, whatever. So like I said, going forward, I had some other boxes that came in. So we'll do some more tool haul videos. And I just want to also get those out of the way, get them open on camera so I can actually get to using them. So that Milwaukee pump will also get a dedicated video, but I want to use it out in the field a few times before I actually make that video and get some real world usage on it. That's why in these tool haul videos, I can actually do the unboxing of it, show you what's coming, and then for the actual review, it's in the field. So just trying to give you guys an update. I appreciate everybody. I'm trying to build or upgrade, you know, like the websites and all that for the merch. The merch has been great. I appreciate everybody who's bought. Quality has gone up a lot. If you guys bought anything from years past, these are 10 times better. I apologize. That was the only thing that I could do at the time. These are 10 times better. If you guys want to pick up a hoodie, a t-shirt, my arm sleeves, I can have them now on the store. So I wear arm sleeves in the summer. It's already coming up. I've had a few sell recently, so I appreciate anybody who's bought the arm sleeves. I ship those out myself. And if you guys want to just support, you just have to be subscribed, drop a like, leave a comment. Also check out my Reliable Trades podcast channel, subscribe to that one. Also on Thursday nights, we have HVAC nights. Go support that one and subscribe, make sure you do all that. And then if you guys are interested in content creation, I'm going to start posting again on my Reliable Tech channel. There should be a video up right now that I had forever. I just never posted it. And then going forward, I have new things coming in, microphones, different little gadgets here and there. I'm going to get back to the Reliable Tech channel. So that's the easiest way to support is just go watch those videos. Subscribe to everything that I have going on. If you want to go further, buy the merch. You get something in return for supporting. And if you want to go even further than that, you can become a YouTube channel member. And a lot of these videos, I'm going to start pumping them out like crazy. You get to watch them first, and every now and then I'll do something for the members. I appreciate the members that I do have, Chevy Runner 88 and Gary. I know there's been others that have been in and out. So they start out at like $199, and then you can get perks if you join the other tiers. But that's just a way to support the channel, and eventually I'll do like a, I don't know, a Patreon or something like that. I did start, or I'm going to start recording some actual educational videos. Again, I've said this before, I just haven't started. Not in a classroom teacher style. There's other channels like Ty Brenneman, AC Service Tech, HVAC School that can do that. Tim DiStagio, that can do that kind of content. I will tell you from my experience out in the field as if I was training somebody. So brazing, repairing a patch, bypassing and testing things, you know, that kind of stuff. Wiring, low voltage, shorts, things like that, that will start rolling out soon. I did get it sponsored. That's where sponsors come into play, because if not, I was thinking about charging for it, because I wanted to make sure that only the people that needed it were going to be able to watch, and I wasn't going to get like a whole bunch of issues with it, and then, you know, having to buy the stuff to do that kind of content adds up really quickly. So I was able to get some of that sponsored, and we'll get those videos out very soon. They'll be called training days, so just go or be on the lookout for that. Hopefully that helps new guys or guys that struggle with certain aspects of work. If you guys have any suggestions on how to do something or what you need help with, you can leave that in the comments. I'm always looking for that. I'll write that down and make a video on it. I try to make videos on a lot of the requests that I get in the comments. If you guys have noticed, I don't know, but that's how I try to do things. So I appreciate you guys for watching. I am going on a little bit too long. Keep on the lookout for more tool haul videos, more educational type videos, and the work videos are still coming weekly. So I appreciate you guys. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. See ya.